Hey everybody, you're sitting inside my 2017 Ram 1500. Got the truck running, got the AC on, have it on auto mode. Reason why you're in here is I've noticed on occasion that while the AC is on auto mode, the fan noise changes. So right now it's coming out of the vents up here. I can feel it's coming at a pretty good pace. But all of a sudden while I'm driving, it'll change. The air coming out of here will be reduced and it'll sound like it's going somewhere else. I don't think it's defrost because I put my hand up here, up by the windshield. I don't feel anything, but the air is definitely not as strong and not as cold. So I'm hoping to sit here and maybe this problem will happen so you guys can hear it, but that's kind of my pretty high level description of what I'm observing. So we'll sit here a minute and see what happens. Let's lower this way down, maybe that'll help. That right there, did you hear that? Notice the pitch of the fan change. I don't know where the air is going. I don't feel it at my feet. I don't feel it up here in the dash. And now the air is starting to warm up. So I'm not really sure exactly what's going on. I have an idea though. I did do some research on this issue. So again, in case you didn't hear that, the air is now not as cold as it was. Not as much air is coming out, and it sounds like air is going elsewhere. So when I was working on the truck for other reasons last time, I plugged in the scan tool, and there was a code in the computer. So let me do that, and I'll show you what I saw. While the scan tool is booting back up, the way I found to fix this is go to climate and turn on max AC. And that restores everything back to normal, but you lose the climate control functionality. So, kind of weird. Okay, hopefully you all can see this, but there's a fault. And it looks like the body control module, the humidity sensor module. So I'm not sure if this is used by the computer to like detect when an evaporator defrost is needed. I'm not really sure what is causing that or what that humidity sensor is for. If anybody knows, please chime in the comments, but I think we're going to start by replacing that because it is obviously a problem. Okay, it's enough goofing off with the scan tool. Let's go ahead and replace this humidity sensor and see what happens. So now the humidity sensor on this vehicle is located right behind this cover. And it's this tiny, tiny little part here. Not much to it. Let's see if we can figure out how to get this cover off without breaking anything. I brought my trim stick kit. Let's see if we can pop it off with one of those. Not really sure how it works. Alright, so to get that cover off, there's these two little slots in there. Hopefully you can see this, there and there. And I think you can just poke a screwdriver. I use this little plastic trim stick just so I don't break anything, but that's how I did it. And I can see the old sensor in place. I think it's... How does it pop out? What holds this thing on there? Oh, it looks like it may... Yeah, it looks like it latches. Latches somehow. Man, it's getting hot in here. Sorry. Yeah, so it looks like we have to pull these clips outward like that to release it. case if they don't want to go. Maybe I've got to stick this in here. There we go. Okay, is there any positive retention on this? There we go. Whew, man, that is warm. And it looks like the part number changed. Do see some subtle differences here. Old on the left, new on the right. This area looks different here. Almost looks broken. It's getting hot. Let's put the new one back in. Man, it's brutal in here. Okay. There we go. What do you say we get the AC going? Got the AC going. I can already tell the problem is fixed just by how everything feels. Boy, that's not clear. I can't tell if that's focused or not, sorry. But the AC is on auto. Ice cold air coming out of the vents, no oddities. I see that our code for the humidity sensor, the P1009-00, went from an active code to a stored code. So now, in theory, I should be able to clear these stored DTCs. And that one should go away. Sometimes it takes a while. There we go. So that code went away. So yeah, if your AC and your RAM is doing some weird, I don't even know what you'd call that, switching between modes, switching on and off, seemingly randomly with no user input, check that humidity sensor. I'll leave a link in the description. It's about, I think I paid about $60 for it. It's pretty easy to replace. If I wasn't filming, I could probably do this in only a few minutes, but yeah, it's located right up there. So I get you a better shot. Of course, after the job is done. Right there. That's what she looks like. That's the new one in place. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, please subscribe, stay safe, and thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.